Yeah, that sauce is off the chain, bro. I'm leaving my helmet and my jacket on the bike. Inshallah, no one steals it. I'm going incognito, as you can see. Country town. They don't know we're from Greenacre, alright? Bro. As you'll be like the man from the VB ads, all the hard yakka you'll do after this, I swear, bro. Find it, it's like your own little Where's Wally game. A bit of, you know, just quiet and peace in the area, you know? I'm a happy boy after that. Alright, so you're here in the command center right now. I've just been looking on Google. I've woken up, it's Sunday, I feel like smashing a pie, right? So I feel like smashing, I don't know, like a meat pie or something. So, yeah, I've been Googling where to go. I'm gonna head out to Camden. Again, I've been enjoying riding out that way. So yeah, we're gonna ride out to Camden. Apparently there's a place, what is it? Like I've just been looking at the Google reviews, all right? It's called the Cafe Crème de la Crème, Pies and Patisserie. It's got 4.3 stars on Google. It's probably one of the better ones that I've found so far in Camden. All right, so we're gonna go ride out. We're gonna go smash a couple pies there. Just a little cheeky review, why not? Then so the test will be some sort of like maybe 1 or 2 meat pies depending on how hungry I am, and a coffee, all right? That's gonna be the baseline. Then also, just as a cheeky little bit for you guys, I'm gonna get some sort of whatever sweet thing I can. It's gonna be thrown in the saddlebag, okay? We're gonna test its durability on a ride, right? Because I don't know about you, I like to grab something and like take it, go ride somewhere else and enjoy it, right? So we're also gonna get something sweet. We're gonna put in the saddlebag. We're then just gonna ride around. I've got a few other errands to run, and then we'll enjoy whatever is left, or like that sweet pastry thing in whatever state it's in. We're gonna go enjoy it in a special place in Greenacre, and we're gonna hopefully enjoy a little taste of a Greenacre sunset. All right, so stay tuned. I'll be on the bike, we'll get some footage, and I'll see you guys at the pie shop in a moment. Alright, so we've just bloody pulled up in Camden. Alright, it was a decent ride, but I feel like I didn't get any red lights the whole way here, which I'm cheering about. So yeah, I've just parked the bike. It's a bloody hot day, so I'm very, very nervous about getting a coffee on a hot day like this, but we'll see how we go. So the pie shop is just across, like, I don't know, around the corner here. First, this is part of Camden, like the full old school part of this neck of the woods, right? I'm going incognito, as you can see. Country town. They don't know we're from Greenacre, all right? No, but yes, I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna go get, I'm thinking maybe just like a bog standard meat pie, and then maybe a chicken one. That's a good baseline, I think, on pie reviewing. All right, so we'll get a meat pie and a chicken pie, and then, like I said, we're also going to get some sort of sweet pastry thing, and that's going to go through the saddlebag test. We're going to throw it in the saddlebag. We're going to ride all the way back to the area, and then we'll enjoy whatever's like not mangled of it under a Greenacre sunset later on. All right, so we're going to start walking over. There's the other test too of this country town. Now I'm leaving my helmet and my jacket on the bike. Inshallah, no one steals it. Again, the Greenacre person in me is like, bro, someone's gonna pinch that shit, but nah, it looks like a country town, so it should be all right. All right, so anyways, we'll go get a pie now. It's a decent looking little town, but look at all these old like buildings and shit. But no, the ride was mad. No green lights. I feel like I didn't even have to stop from Greenacre, like all the way onto the M5 and all the way here. Didn't have to stop much, so I was pretty happy. I full drove past it, so hopefully yeah, okay, there it is. There it is. The spot that we want to go have a look at. Well, let's go and find out. Again, I'm liking all the, like, it's that full old school village vibe, isn't it? And look, it's even got like walking things. I was just getting ready to run across the road, ready to jaywalk, commit, you know, break the law and all that. Full got any time, cuz I go do a few push-ups while we're at it, huh? Alright, the creme de la creme. Let's see if it is the creme de la creme. Alright, bro. So I've ordered a chunky steak, so I think that's like, you know, must be the bog standard. Then lamb and rosemary sounded hectic. I said I was gonna go chicken, but nah, the lamb sounded hectic. So we got that. Then we've got an apple strudel to chuck in the saddlebag to see if it survives the ride. Okay. And then yeah, because it's too hot a day, bro, I got an ice long black, which to be honest with you, that's probably a good baseline on the coffee. Yeah, it's just straight coffee and water. It should be all right. But anyways, it's a mad shop. It's a mad shop. The pastries in there, like, they looked good, so I'm excited. Anyways, yalla, I'll talk to you in a bit. All right, bro. So I've ordered the food. I've got it. I got the ice long black. I got the pies. I got the saddle strudel. All right. That was a bug on me. Ooh. So that's the dessert that we've gone with. The patisserie thing we've gone with here. All right. Bro, I need to hire, like, I'm gonna have to recruit some of the boys soon to start following around the cameras. But anyway, this I think is the pie strudel, the saddle strudel. All right, so that's gonna be smashed into the, hopefully not smashed. We're gonna stash that in the saddlebag. It's a hot day. Oof. So we've got them. All right, the coffee's the important part. Yeah, so we've got the ice long black. It's a good baseline for just what their coffee's actually like. Yeah, because there's no drizzle of this, drizzle of that, milk of this, milk of that. It's just straight coffee and water. All right. So yeah, this should give us an idea on what kind of beans they're using, if it's any good or not. Huh? Yeah, that's a nice coffee. That's good. It's on the bitter side of your coffee, but some people like that. I don't mind that, especially if it's in a cold sort of drink like this. It's all right. A good amount of ice. Some places kill me. Like, you get a nice long black, and they put, like, you know, a scoop in, and then the hot stuff straight on. It just all melts, and you just have lukewarm coffee. You know what I mean? This is good. It's a good generous amount of ice. What it's 30 something degrees at the moment, and it's out in Camden, so it's even hotter. But I just feel like the temperature just goes up by about 10 the minute you come out anywhere past Greenacre, you know. So yeah, it's a good drink for a day like this. Yeah, mate, how you going? Yeah, so the coffee's not too bad. I did say I was gonna do a meat, was it a steak and a chicken pie? Bro, they didn't offer me any chicken when I asked what pies they had. They just started listing a whole bunch. But they said, so I got offered a chunky steak, which I said yes to. That sounded like a pretty standard sort of pie. And then they said some sort of lamb one, right? So that sounded hectic too. So I think lamb and rosemary, they said. Then when it came time for them to give me the stuff, I was waiting there for a bit. The lady's giving me my pie. She's like, here's the lamb one. Then she said, oh, we didn't have any of the steak ones. They've given me, like, I don't know what looks like they said it's a meat and pea. So I think there's just a film of peas on top of the pie. So we'll have a sauce. Now, these things look huge, by the way. So I don't know what pie is what. We're just going to smash it and see, but alright, it's not bad. It's a good flaky crust. One sec, bro. It's still very thirsty. Now, big question, do I go tomato sauce on it or what? That's the big question, huh? I'm gonna try without first. We'll see. We'll just get a baseline on the flavour, and then we'll go from there later. Alright. This is the pea pie that they were telling me about. Let me get another chunk in so you can see right inside. But I'm interested, like, it's that old school look on the pie. Like, you look at all this. So it's that old school, like, you know, grandma's been you know, hitting the oven again, you know what I mean? instead of bench and grandma hits the oven. So it's one of them pies, but again, it's interesting. It's flaky, but it's quite soft as well. I was expecting it to be like a real crunchy mofo. So we'll see how we go with this. Let's have a slice. Okay. As you can see, there's like the peas in there. The steak quite chunky. Like so again, the gravy is good. Like it's not. You know, some pies you get, and they're like they're real watery. You know, like or like it's just clearly like chunks of meat mince in like nothing. This isn't the case. It's like a proper gravy in there. So that's all right. This is a pretty good pie so far. Controversial opinion, but it could actually be a fork job, you know what I mean? So I don't know about you, I don't mind eating a pie with a fork every now and then. Some people frown it, some just think you got to pick it up and sahtan, but I think sometimes, yeah bro, just you cut the top off with your fork, peel it off, eat the inside, then eat the pastry. But maybe I'm just Hannibal Lecter with pies, who knows bro. Anyways, let's try it with a bit of sauce, but anyway. Just straight on top, I don't even care bro. Straight Australia, look at that, Australia. Oh man. Yeah, that's hectic. That's a good pie. Whereas places like because I've been here on Saturdays and that with my brother, and it's usually pumping this area. Like there's heaps of cars, everyone comes for drives here and that. But today there's like barely anyone on out here. I suppose it's hot and it's a Sunday, but we'll just have a quick look. Yeah, there's not many people around. Not many people. All right, let's keep going. So I reckon, but I have one more bite. I'll put it to the side and we'll try the other one. So I don't get too full before like, you know, getting the tasting notes on the lamb, you know what I mean? Don't worry, but big dog's gonna eat. I'm gonna smash these, I reckon. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, all in one. Give me my strudel at sunset. I'm a happy boy after that. Oh, all right, let's have a sauce. Oh yeah, okay. So get a load of this one. It's got like some like seeds and stuff on top. Got a bit of bird food on there, eh? Bit of bird food. Again, I like the rustic look of these pies, but you know, like they're proper like handmade, someone's grandma's recipe or something, you know, like the fact you got all this stuff hanging over the side, that's like grandma, again, she's been working in the oven, the old grandma. So again, we'll go no sauce first, we'll have a sauce. Let's have our captain cook at this. All right, here we go. It's gonna go everywhere, 100%. Wow, bro, hold on. So it's temperature hot, but that flavor, I need a bit more. Hold on.
Is this logistically for us? This week?
There's like, so it's obviously like it's got your classic like that, the flavor you'd expect with a slow cooked lamb. Yeah, so that real like meat sort of taste. The rosemary is there, and it's not overbearing. Like, you know, rosemary can be too much sometimes. It's just that nice subtle flavor, but there's something else there, bro. I want to say it's like a wine flavor. Let me try again. I'm getting the feeling there's like some red wine in this gravy. Have a look inside. There's good flaky pastry. The lamb is nice and just chunks. Again, none of that like just ground stuff. But yeah, that sauce is off the chain, bro. This is probably the win right here. Yeah, wow. Like that's a good recipe. Like that gravy is something else. I'll put a little bit of tomato sauce on just to see how we go. But part of me doesn't even want to, I swear. Like that's how good this gravy is. It's already got that depth in the flavor. But it is Australia. We've got to try. We've got to try tomato sauce, don't we? You know, it's not a pie otherwise, huh? Good, but honestly, I'd recommend if you're getting the, where's this, the lamb and rosemary pie from Crème de la Crème, right? Don't even bother with the sauce. You don't need sauce on this pie. Straight out. Cause I'm a straight smash this. This is actually pretty good. Like I'm impressed. I've had, like I don't mind a good pastry and I enjoy a good pie. But yeah, this is probably up there with one of the top ones I've had so far. Yeah, wow, bro, wow. Forget about it. Forget about it. Because you wake up, you smash one of these, you smash a coffee. Because you'll be like the man from the VB ads, all the hard yakka you'll do after this. I swear, bro. What a feed. This is hectic. Oh, that was just a good chunk of meat. But yeah, I'd almost put this up there with, so there was this pie shop in Kangaroo Valley. It used to be, I don't know if it's still there. If anyone knows, like, tell me in the chat. But yeah, it used to be there. It was this pie shop, this old lady ran it, and it was just on like the outskirts of Kangaroo Valley, and that place was, hang on, that place was hectic, right? She just looked like she'd hand make them, you know, she had like the old lady knobbled hands, just sweating away, cooking them up, you know, and that was like the best pies I've ever had, but I only ever had them twice. And then, I don't know, I think maybe COVID or something like that must have made that place shut down, who knows? Or maybe, yeah, I don't know, she got run out of the pie game by the other pie mafia, who knows, but I'd love to know if there's an underworld with the pie people. Bakers, that's what they're called, aren't they? Yep. But no, anyways, this pie bar is probably up there with that level, you know, so tippy top mythological status, you know what I mean? Bro, it's a nice bike. Yeah, you get lots of motorbikers riding through here, of course, me among others. No, but it is, I think Camden's just a nice place to ride out to, because it's not too far from Sydney and the area and stuff. It's good for that, but also there's just a lot to do here. Like I remember me and my brother used to spend a lot of time out here as kids, because our grandparents lived out here and they look after us. And just watching it change from like heaps of paddocks and, you know, just the land of the magpie going, ah, you know, all that sort of stuff. And now, excuse me, there's just such a booming sort of like food scene popping up around here. Lots of food trucks, lots of like, you know, all the slow cooked meat places, all that stuff are popping up. The bakeries are cracker. I think maybe it's because everyone's moving out west a bit more, so like they've had to sort of start making it a bit more better, more stuff to do, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's pretty good, man, pretty good. But bro, this pie again, I'm enjoying it. I'm talking too much, I'm just monologuing. It's good. What a good day. But I was thinking though, because I was gonna film in the cafe, but there's a lot of people around. There's a nice looking cafe. If you do want to go there, it looks like there's lounges and stuff like that, so go and have a seat. It's a nice little aesthetic there. But what I was thinking about though, while I was just standing there waiting for everything to get ready, if I'm in a restaurant and I am waiting to be served, have I become the waiter? There you go. Think on that for a year or two, right? Yeah, this is a good pie. So anyway, that is the pies at what is it, Crème de la Crème, Camden. Let's think about, because I'm freestyling this food review situation, how we're going to rate it. Look, I'm not going to give it any numbers or nothing like that, because I understand that restaurants, cafes, and that, you have good days, you have bad days. Today was a hectic day for these guys, I think. I'm just going to rate it as, was it worth the ride? And I'm going to say absolutely 100% yes. Alright, so if you want to come out to Crème de la Crème on your bike, you need something to do, you want just a cheeky hour ride from Sydney or something like that, definitely come out this way. Come out to, what is it, Camden, head over to Crème de la Crème, get yourself, what is this, a lamb and rosemary pie. It's off the chain, but yeah, definitely worth the ride. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of my feed, then we'll get back on the bike and we'll go and enjoy a Green Acre sunset. Alright gangsters, I'm out. Right, so I did forget. So I've been smashing through the pies. We're just about done. Bro, that lamb and rosemary cracker. But you guys are probably all wanting to see us load up the strudel for the saddlebag test. So get ready. All right, let me just grab some of my gear. Don't worry, I'm gonna throw my rubbish out in a sec once I've finished my coffee. But just quickly, let's pop over to the motorbike. Look, another thing about this town, look, I left my gear, I left my helmet just unsecured, I left my jacket. No one stole it yet, so that's good. Yeah, if this was the area, that would have been a long time ago. Yeah, that would have been absolutely stolen. So anyway, or maybe not, I don't know. Nah, I think so. In the area, look, I've never been game enough to leave my helmet unattended when I've parked my bike in the area. That is what it is, you know. I usually either have a padlock and I just lock it to the bike, or I carry it with me, you know. That's some tips that people told me. That's what I'm gonna stick to. But anyway, we're gonna open up the saddlebag now. Have a suss, all right? So it's a full saddle, all right? So I've got a lot of gear in there, just bits and bobs, you know. I don't know what you guys keep in your saddlebags. I keep a lot of weird stuff. But we're just gonna sit. So we're just gonna sit it just flat, okay? Just flat like that, okay? I'm not gonna do anything special for it. That's just how it's gonna go. We're gonna be taking corners, we're gonna be fanging around, and let's just see if that, just sitting in there, see if that doesn't get mangled. All right, and whatever's left of it, we're gonna enjoy in Greenacre in a nice little gem, right? So this is again, it's a little Easter egg in this video. We're gonna be, I'll show you a little hidden gem where I used to kick it back in the day when I was living in Greenacre. It was just a one little spot of refuge where just, like, you know, yeah, you can enjoy a sunset. There's a bit of green, there's a bit of trees. It's a good little spot. So we'll go there, we'll enjoy that strudel there. All right, yalla. I'm gonna keep drinking my coffee and then we're gonna hit the road. Gotta go see the family for a bit, so you guys won't see me until we're back near the area. All right, yalla, take care. All right, we're back. So we made it through Camden, went, ate all that, saw the family for a bit, and now I've just finished riding back to the area. So I've got the strudel in the saddlebag. We don't know if it's survived or if it's been mangled yet. I made it in time, but as you can see, it's starting to get ready to rain, so I didn't have the camera on because this ain't my camera, and I didn't know if it's like waterproof properly or not, so I didn't want to like have it start pouring down on me in the rain while I'm riding and then like destroy the camera. So that's why we didn't get too much footage of the ride back, but it's a standard, you know, motorway ride back from Camden. Everyone's done it before. If you haven't, well, you better. Okay. All right, so anyway, let's pull up at this spot. I'm not going to tell you where it is, so it's one of them spots where if you know where it is. Yeah, so it's in the area, it's in Greenacre. That's as much info as I'm going to get, so I'm going to make sure that when I walk past the sign you don't see it, you can find it. It's like your own little Where's Wally game. Yeah, all right, yalla. Anyway, yeah, this spot's mad, but this spot's an area where you know, me and the lads growing up, we used to kick it around here quite a bit. This park in particular, even as kids we used to come here all the time, and then yeah, throughout my adult life this was a place of just quiet reflection, bro. It's a mad spot. Yeah, right in the area, but yeah, good little just a little piece of calm, you know. So anyways, this is the premium chair right here. Now hold on, I gotta try and juggle the strudel too. No, it's put on the ground, whatever. Yeah, so you can kick it there. There used to be like a mad, like, you know them school chairs, right? You know, the ones that you'd swing on the back of, right? And they had the metal legs, but so there used to be one of them that used to stay there. No one would get rid of it, but well, obviously someone has now. But I used to leave it there. I used to leave it hanging on the wall, like sort of leaning against it, and then no one would throw it away. But that was the best spot, no matter any time of the day, night, midnight, whatever. I'd just come, I'd sit there and then just sit back and look at the world for a while. Yeah, so anyway, there is some cussing on the wall there. Look, I can't help that graffiti, it's just part of the artwork. But anyway, this is the view, you know what I mean? It's not too bad a view considering you're in the middle of Greenacre, you know. And it's part of the reasons why I say there's nothing like a Greenacre sunset. So anyway, let's get to the main event. You're all here to see if this strudel survived the saddlebag. I've not looked after, I've done nothing to keep it keep it looked after. Right, so we ready? We're opening it up. Look at that. It actually held up pretty well. I think definitely this protective tray did the job. If it was just straight, you know, thrown into just a paper bag, I think that would not have lasted the saddlebag trip. But lucky it had a bit of padding, so that's one thing that's all right. Now let's set you up somewhere so you can watch me have a cheeky sahtan. Let me pull up our pew. How's that? There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, look at that. Look, how's the serenity here? You know what I mean? Yeah, this was actually like legitimate. The old spot right here, this exact stair set. I think this exact stair, the amount of times I used to sit here and just think of the world, you know? Come here, clear your head, kick back. So I was just getting a bit nostalgic for a sec. Anyway, we're here for the strudel. We're here for the strudel. So, apple strudel from Camden. What was the place called? Crème de la Crème in Camden. All right, so all the way from Camden to Greenacre. Let's have a go at this. Now, it's got like a bit of a sticky film to it. You know, I'd say that's just, you know, just from the pastry and stuff, from the filling. Okay, the pastry is pretty soft. Not too bad. Not too bad. It's all right. Like, if you have a look, there could, I reckon personally, look, and we can speak a little bit more loudly because, you know, we're not right next to the bakery or people that would go to the bakery. But that being said, the pies over there were cracker. Like that lamb and rosemary was actually like off the chain mad. Yeah, this strudel bar, like I think, yeah, bro, look, there could be more filling. I'll put it that way. I don't want to like be bagging on things, but there could be more filling. I think with like all the cool layering, it looks good. But it just gives a lot more pastry to it. So like I think it just needs to have a bit more filling in there to balance it out. But other than that, like it's not too bad. And freshness wise, like admittedly it's been in a saddlebag in the heat for like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. So I can't, like, the words, chewing, talking all day, I can't complain too much. I mean, it's been a saddlebag for a big ride and it's still quite enjoyable. That's not too bad a pastry. I just reckon the only note I could give it is a bit more filling on it. But other than that, that's not too bad a pastry, you know? How good, but. Now I like this part because it's like, again, as I said, one of the only sort of spots where you can get a bit of, you know, just quiet and peace in the area, you know? Yeah, me and the boys would always just come here, even if it was like just to come sit, kick it. You know what I mean? If you're around here, you know what we're talking about. There's nothing like just kicking in a park with the boys. You can be anywhere as long as you got the lads with you. You'll be having a laugh, bro. You'll be having a laugh. And surprisingly, you may not believe it, but you actually get like a decent you get a decent night sky if you come here late at night. Again, don't recommend going late at night to the parks in Greenacre unless you live around here, I guess, but that's what we used to do. And yeah, like at night, man, you get some of the lads, you get an argile or something like that, you kick it, bro, it's such a spot. Anyways, cool kids, let's get this last bite in. Hope maybe the last bite redeems everything here. Look, not too bad a last bite. Again, I think just a little bit more filling and that'll be good. But also, like, I have to always remind myself I'm holding, especially like a baked apple good, like an apple pie or apple strudel, I always hold it to the standard of my grandma's, right? Because she used to make hectic ones. So for me, it's always been compared to that. So like that's the problem. I've got to try and find the best place with a good baseline, like apple pie. So then I can compare it from there. You know what I mean? I can't be comparing to nostalgia. It's never going to win. Maybe like a Macca's apple. Nah, there's no, bro. Honestly, Macca's apple pie ain't an apple pie. That's just a thing, you know. We'll have to find out where a good baseline apple pie could be. Maybe like a Michelle's Patisserie or something like that. All right. Anyways, that's the end of this random food adventure. As you can see, it's gonna start raining soon. I can really smell the humidity in the air. It's getting thick with many C's. But yeah, so that's the ride. Cheeky little ride out to Camden. Yeah, definitely worth the ride, that place. So if you're looking for something to do on a Sunday and you can't be bothered, you know, committing to any sort of massive ride, but you want to go somewhere, I recommend ride out to Camden, go to Crème de la Crème, get yourself some sort of pastry there. You'll be all right. That's a good Sunday to me. Anyways, gangsters, that's me. That's Red. This is Greenacre. We're out of here.